Hi, I'm Alex, and in this lesson, I'm going to teach you how we order at a Starbucks coffee. So we're inside a Starbucks, and now I'm going to show you how we order at a Starbucks. Most Starbucks have a lot of great things and products you can buy as you come in. Some of these things you can also find on Amazon. But we're going to go ahead and order my coffee now. Okay, and you can also see they have a menu up here, which you'll see online in my previous lessons. You'll see the different vocabulary that you can use when you order at a Starbucks. So we will think about what we want to get. So I'm considering what I want. Good, how are you? In English, we usually use think about to ponder or consider or to come up with an idea on what I want. So there's lots of different choices here. I think today I'm going to get a white chocolate mocha and a coffee cake. But if you remember in my previous lesson, I talked about the 3 sizes you can get at Starbucks. There's a venti, which is large, a grande, which is medium, and a tall, which is small. So we'll go ahead and see what we can get today. So I'd like to order a grande white chocolate mocha, and if I can get a coffee cake too, that would be great.
Certainly. And that white chocolate mocha is hot?
Okay, yes, hot.
Okay. And a coffee cake?
Yes, please.
All right. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Did you want the coffee cake warmed up?
Yes, please.
Okay. A name for the order?
Alex.
Alex.
And you can see she used the English word warm up, which means to heat, add temperature to something.
828 if you have a check, insert that.
I do.
Do you need a receipt today?
Yes, please. As you can see, Americans use credit cards a lot.
Thank you. We'll have everything today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Right. And so at Starbucks, when you order your drink, they ask you to wait at the end. You don't wait here. You have to come down here and wait at the end for them to provide you with your order. So some places, some Starbucks, some restaurants in the US, they'll sometimes say, wait here or order here, and then they'll have another sign that says, wait here. Well, some stores do not have that. So in American culture, it's implied that you start at one side, you come down here and you wait in line. Like I mentioned in my Subway video, Americans love lines, so it's important to wait in line, order, and then wait for your order. All right, so Starbucks has the 4 fundamentals of brewing Starbucks coffee. The first step is add water. So you start with fresh filtered water, and they recommend filtered water because it's better and it's a better quality than just water from the tap. Also, the next step after you have water is your proportion. So this recipe for great coffee is about 2 tablespoons. And I love this because they help us for international people, in international measurements, grams. So 2 tablespoons in English is 10 grams of ground coffee for every 6 fluid ounces. So the FL and the OZ in English means fluid ounces, which is 180 milliliters of water, which is also great for the international measurements. So again, 2 tablespoons of ground coffee for every 6 fluid ounces, or 10 grams of coffee for every 180 milliliters of water. The third step is grind. These are the different types of granules or grains you can get. So you can have fine grain all the way up to coarse grain. And so here they have espresso, which is a little more fine. Brew and then press is not quite as ground. So in espresso, you really grind it a long time and it gets really fine, like really, really soft sand. And then a press, like a French press, you can also get those, if you click the links below this video, you can also see the different kinds of presses you can get and different products you can get to brew your coffee. And grind. So you put the beans, basically you pour the beans inside a grinder, you turn it on, it goes, and it grinds it up. And the proper grind ensures proper extraction. Only the coffee's best flavors end up in your cup. And this is also a phrasal verb, end up, in English. To end up means to finally happen or to finally occur. So we ended up going to Starbucks. My friend ended up finding me here at Starbucks. So end up is a phrasal verb you can use in English. Means something that's finished or something you completed to do. Also, this next step is freshness. So the fourth step is keep your beans in our bags or store in an opaque, airtight container. Some people don't use an airtight container. Sometimes people just put beans maybe in a Ziploc, or they just leave them in the bag and roll it up. But to preserve the freshness of a coffee bean, you should really put your coffee beans in an airtight container. And that's one that has a seal like this. And you can see here, there's a seal, type of kind of rubber seal that helps keep the airtight freshness. So that's the 4 fundamentals of brewing Starbucks coffee. So at Starbucks, they have a lot of different things you can buy in the store. You can also find them on their website, starbucks.com, or you can go to amazon.com and find a lot of these Starbucks products as well. But one of their big products is that I found that's pretty new is this Ember product. And it actually is really interesting because it actually warms up your coffee cup. And I sometimes heat up my, and that's another phrasal verb, heat up or warm up, to keep something hot for a long time, to heat up or warm up. But here you can pour your coffee and then you can adjust the temperature. I think you connect it somehow with your cell phone. You can program it with the electrical component in the cup, and you can set the temperature of your beverage. This is pretty interesting and cool technology, but it's called an Ember. And I just think this would be really fun to have to keep your coffee warm. That way I don't have to heat up my coffee again in my microwave, and I don't have to reheat my coffee on a stove or anything. You can just use one of these to reheat it. So that's how you order at a Starbucks coffee in the United States. So I got this Starbucks mug when my wife and I lived in Taiwan when I was teaching English as a second language in Taiwan. And so this was a good memory of us at the Starbucks there. And the same English is in most Starbucks all over the world. So it was really fun to buy this as a gift. Click below. You can get other gift ideas for your friends and family from Starbucks using Amazon. They also sell Starbucks things. So, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in a future lesson.